I'm going to figure out why my dog suddenly stopped listening to me, and I'm determined to get him back on track. If you're a dog owner, chances are you've experienced that frustrating moment when your furry friend suddenly seems to forget all the training and start ignoring your commands. It's like they have a selective hearing problem, right? But here's the thing, it's rarely about stubbornness. More often than not, there are underlying reasons that need to be addressed. Dogs don't just magically stop listening. It's usually a sign that something's off. Maybe they're bored, anxious, or even in pain. Understanding these reasons is key to rebuilding that strong bond you once had with your dog. So let's dive into why this happens and, more importantly, how you can get your dog back on track. Dogs have been human companions for thousands of years, and over time, they've evolved to be incredibly attuned to our behavior and emotions. They were bred to please and communicate with us, whether it's through body language or vocal cues. In fact, dogs are always communicating, and sometimes our failure to understand their signals leads to what we perceive as disobedience. Their tails, ears, and even eyes can tell us a lot about how they're feeling. But when we miss these cues or don't respond appropriately, it can lead to confusion and frustration for both us and our dogs. By understanding their natural instincts and communication styles, we can better address the issues that lead to them stopping listening. Dogs were originally domesticated from wolves, and their innate desire to please and be part of a pack has been honed over centuries. This desire is still strong in our domesticated dogs, and it's what makes them such loyal companions. However, when we don't speak their language or meet their needs, they can become disconnected. In the early days of domestication, dogs learned to read human body language and vocal cues to survive and thrive. This ability has been passed down through generations, making them highly sensitive to our emotions and actions. By tapping into this understanding, we can rebuild a stronger connection with our dogs. The history of dog domestication is fascinating, and it sheds a lot of light on why our dogs behave the way they do. From their ancestors' adaptation to living alongside humans, to the selective breeding for specific traits, it's a complex story that influences their behavior today. Understanding this background can help us appreciate why dogs are the way they are and why they react to certain situations in specific ways. It's not just about training, it's about building a relationship based on mutual understanding and respect. So, what are the primary reasons dogs stop listening? Let's start with inconsistent training. If you're not consistent in your commands or rewards, your dog can get confused about what's expected of them. For example, if you sometimes let them pull on the leash and other times scold them for it, they'll have a hard time understanding the rules. Lack of mental and physical stimulation is another major reason. Dogs need exercise and mental challenges to stay engaged and happy. Without it, they can become bored and disinterested in listening to you. Imagine being stuck at home all day with nothing to do. You'd get restless too. Fear and anxiety can also cause your dog to stop listening. If your dog is scared of certain situations or environments, they might choose to ignore you as a way of coping. For instance, if your dog is anxious around other dogs, they might not listen to you in those situations. Pain or medical issues can also play a significant role. If your dog is in pain, they might not be able to focus on your commands. It's like trying to concentrate on work while dealing with a headache. It's just not possible. Handler fatigue and frustration are also common reasons. When owners get frustrated or tired, their energy and patience levels drop, making it harder for dogs to respond. This can create a vicious cycle where both the dog and owner become more and more disconnected. Sometimes, it's a combination of these factors that leads to the breakdown in communication. For example, a dog that's bored and anxious might stop listening because they're not getting the mental and physical stimulation they need, and they're also struggling with fear. Addressing these underlying issues requires patience and understanding. It's not about punishing your dog for not listening, but about figuring out what's going on and how you can help. The challenges dog owners face when their dog stops listening can be significant. Frustration and disappointment are common emotions, and if not addressed, can strain the relationship between you and your dog. Safety concerns can also arise if your dog ignores critical commands in hazardous situations. Common mistakes owners make include resorting to punishment, which can exacerbate the problem, or giving up, which can lead to a permanent breakdown in communication. So, what can you do? For inconsistent training, focus on clear, consistent commands and rewards. For lack of stimulation, increase exercise and provide mental challenges like puzzle toys. Recognizing and addressing fear and anxiety cues is crucial. If your dog shows signs of fear, work on desensitizing them to those triggers gradually. For pain or medical issues, consult a vet to rule out any health concerns. Practicing patience and self-awareness as an owner is also vital. Take a step back, breathe, and assess the situation before reacting. This can help prevent escalation and promote a more constructive response. Offering actionable solutions for each identified problem can make a huge difference. By emphasizing consistent, positive reinforcement training, providing adequate exercise and enrichment, recognizing and addressing fear-anxiety cues, consulting a vet for health concerns, and practicing patience and self-awareness as an owner, you can start rebuilding that strong bond with your dog. Your dog's disobedience is often a symptom of underlying issues that can be addressed with understanding, patience, and appropriate intervention. It's not about being disobedient, it's about needing help. By taking the time to understand and address these issues, you can strengthen your relationship with your dog and enjoy a more fulfilling companionship. Continuous learning and communication with our canine companions are key to a happy and healthy relationship. If you've experienced similar challenges with your dog, share your stories and tips in the comments below. Your insights can help others who might be going through the same thing. Don't forget to subscribe for more dog training and behavior insights. If you're interested in learning more about positive reinforcement training basics or understanding dog body language, check out our related videos. Your dedication to nurturing this bond is the key. Together, we can unlock joyful moments and deepen the understanding between you and your furry friend. Your commitment will transform your interactions. Through patience, love, and consistent effort, you will create an unbreakable connection that benefits both you and your dog. Keep exploring, learning, and practicing the principles we've shared. Your journey towards a harmonious relationship is just beginning, and it will be rewarding beyond measure. Through our expertise, we strive to enhance the bond between you and your beloved pets. Together, we create a happier home. In every interaction, we aim to foster understanding, ensuring that both you and your pets can thrive together. Remember, when your furry friends are happy, it leads to a more joyful and peaceful household for everyone involved. Embrace the journey of companionship.